Hey yo, what is going on, everybody? Depraved Slash here, and we are not really here for a music reaction. So I was going to try to record 6 reactions for you guys for today, and I decided not to. A lot of it is because I had already recorded 6 reactions for yesterday, and to turn around and try and record 6 more reactions for the following day, turn around and edit them, get them all ready. That was just way more than I was going to be able to put into it, and still make my content at least easily entertaining. As a matter of fact, I'm going to back off a little bit from the 6 reactions a day. I was hoping to do it just to try and maybe catch up on some things, because my list was starting to grow a little bit long, and you know, got to thinking. First off, now obviously this is going to be my Thanksgiving message to you guys. I didn't write this down. There's nothing in front of me. This is just stuff coming off the straight top of my head. And so first off, happy Thanksgiving. And second off, instead of watching content from other YouTube creators all day, or from me, or whoever you guys are watching to, I would personally much rather see you guys spending time with your families. And to me, Thanksgiving is about just taking the day to give thanks for the things that you do have in life. And I know there's a lot of people out there that don't have a whole lot, but it life is all about learning to be thankful for what you do have. And with that being said, I just kind of wanted to go through a short, yeah, nothing short about what I have to say. But I will try to make it as short as possible so that this is not a very long video for those people that do watch it. If you don't watch it to the very end or don't watch it at all, I fully understand. I get it. It's not a music reaction by any means, but at the end of the day, I just had some things I wanted to say. First off, a big thank you to all the people that have subscribed over the past week, especially, and to anybody that's subscribed up to this point, period. You guys are the reason I do what I do, and the reason why I try to put out so many different videos on a regular basis is to try and have a little bit of something for everybody. Like, I know not everybody's into country rap. I know not everybody's into gangster rap. I know not everybody's into horrorcore. I know not everybody's into Eminem. I know not everybody's into the Merkins. I know not everybody's into epic rap battles. A lot of you are. Again, I am at like almost 15,000 views on my epic rap battles thing, which absolutely blows my fucking mind. I was not expecting that. I really wasn't. Like, seriously, you guys are amazing. Even the like 6 or 7 of you out of the 14, 15K that have watched the video, the 6 or 7 of you that have voiced your discontent with either my constant pausing, which, by the way, I'm not even mad about that constant pausing, because to this day it is the only epic rap battles that has not been claimed by ERB. So I at least paused it enough for that to happen. For that to happen, and two, I I mean, I wanted to break the bars down, guys. That's what I do, and my mind, my memory retention is not good for whatever reason. It's not a drug thing. I don't do drugs. I never have. I actually had like a 2 month period where I smoked weed, and that was about it. When I was a teenager, I'm guessing it just comes with old age. It is what it is. But aside from that, there's also, like I said, I try to do a little bit for everybody, a little bit for everybody, and again, just to the as it stands right now, 1,031 subs. I love you guys, and thank you all so much for choosing to spend some of your time with me. And hopefully, even if it's just a small handful for you, If I manage to bring a smile to your face every day, that is why I do this. It's not for the money. It's because I haven't made any yet, other than a little bit of donations I get here and there. It's not. I, well, it's partially to put a smile on your guys' face, and it's therapy for me because like I do deal with a lot of mental issues. Nothing crazy, just depression. Um, but it helps me probably just as much as it helps you guys. Second off, I would like to give a lot of thanks to the people I have met along the way on my YouTube journey. Um, Everything from starting off with like Mandy Kane Lane was the first big one that I followed, and she made me a mod, and through her I got to meet Chronoside and became a part of the Chrono crew and became one of his mods. And through him I met like Joyful Death and the Reaper family, and I'm now mods for most of them that do stream. Not all of them, but most of them. And that's just the video game side of things. The video game side of things, dude, I love all the people I'm involved with. Like I said, whether it's the Chrono Crew, the Joy and the Reapers. Uh, I miss Mandy. Hopefully she'll be back soon. But Mandy Kane Lane, like these people have been a huge anchor for me emotionally and mentally. They've helped me through so much that they probably don't even realize. And then after that, you get to the music side of things. You know, I've got my Vibe Discord family that I've been shouting out a lot lately. Uh, they have also been a cornerstone. I'm not gonna sit here and list all the names with them because if I know I miss a couple, they're gonna be like, "Oh, but you missed me," and like I know they mean it jokingly, but like the whole family over there, man, the Vibe Discord is absolutely amazing, and honestly, they are a big reason why my channel is where it's at now. I mean, I know a lot of it has to do with the reactions themselves. I get that, but a lot of what has been going on has been them pushing me, or not pushing me, but pushing my content. And I picked up a lot of subs and a lot of followers that way, and a lot of them are them, obviously. So again, thankful for the Vibe Discord family, and thankful for the artists that I've actually somewhat had support me. And I don't think I'm sure a couple of them realize that they have. But I just want to go over a couple of the artists themselves. Either I've talked to them in person or we've exchanged messages through like YouTube or things like that. Uh, you know, I mean, there's the obvious. There's a lot of the Vibe Discord artists who I've been in, some contact with. You've got Blitz, you've got Dilemma, or both the script work. You've got Snow, you've got uh, Blind Sight, Dwayne Jackson, straight up. Like Dwayne's one of the homies, and just so many others, and even artists outside of Vibe, right? Um, you got like Grizzy Hendrix, man. Grizzy Hendrix, he's a down to earth dude, an amazing artist. And then you got artists like Crypt, who also comments from time to time. Screwface Jean, who comments from time to time. Um, the biggest one that's commented on me and shouted me out so many times. Big thank you to Upchurch, man. Upchurch, dude, you have really helped push my channel. Um, and even though they didn't comment or have talked to me yet on my channel, big shout out to Epic Rap Battles for putting out that last battle that like gained me a shit ton of subs when I reacted to it. And I know a lot of people were mad that I paused it so much. And guys, I'm sorry, but there were just so many bars, and I didn't want to miss anything. I wanted to break everything down for anybody that didn't know anything about the two artists involved. That's what I do. That's why I break things down the way I do. I don't go into it just thinking people automatically know things about these artists. I go to it thinking people don't know shit. So that's why I explain the things that I explained in the way that I explained them. And again, memory retention is not good. Like a lot of people were like, you can write it out for a few bars and then go through and talk about everything. But it's like my memory retention, dude, like by the time I get to that third or fourth bar, I've already forgotten the first couple. So then I'd have to rewind and listen to it again any fucking ways. And like my videos already, it already ended up being 40 minutes. Had I done it the way people wanted me to, it probably very well could have been an hour long reaction. I'm just saying. But nah, dude, just thank you to all the artists I'm involved with. I'm sure there's a couple that I missed, and if I did, I'm sorry. Was not intending to do it that way at all. Uh, and then getting away from the YouTube side of things, and I'm pretty sure most of my family probably won't even watch this. I'd like to give first off a thank you to my girlfriend Chaz. She has been a cornerstone in pushing me to chase this whole YouTube thing, and there have been days where I almost quit, and not so much because I thought I was failing, but quit because, believe it or not, guys, recording these reactions is it's exhausting. It's, you guys would think that it'd just be so easy to sit down and record a reaction, edit it, and put it up. And to be honest, it is. But you do 4, 5, 6 in a day, and your mind just kind of just doesn't want to do it anymore. Your mind's like, hey, relax, man. You know, you need to sit back, chill. And there was a couple times where I was just like, I don't know if I would really want to do this every single day. But she'd be like, hey, you want it? Chase it. And she's right. I'd go and I'd start chasing it and realize how much I really enjoy it. Um, I mean, I just hope in the long run it doesn't come back and bite me in the ass and completely take everything away from me as far as, like, you know, her and I, or, you know, my family in general. I've already sacrificed a lot of time with my friends, a lot of time with my family in order just to be able to chase this dream. And which brings me to my next thing. Thanks to my kids. I love them two little turds so much. I call them turds. You guys probably be like, "Oh, why are you calling your kids turds?" I've called them turds ever since they were babies. It's just me being goofy with them. Honestly, it's probably, I think I kind of wanted to use some words like turds and things like that to try and let them realize that just because somebody says something mean about them, it doesn't change who they are. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. I guess kind of like playfully bullying them in hopes that, like, when they do get bullied as they get older, because every kid pretty much gets bullied at some point in life, um, that they don't take it to heart and, you know, really come down on themselves. I know it's a fucked up way of thinking. It is what it is. But no, Justin, Sophie, if you two watch this, I love you two to death. You guys have no idea, and it's been a while since we've got to spend some time together. Just some confusion on your mom and mine's ends, and actually tonight after food, I believe your mom is dropping you off to spend the rest of the week and weekend with me. So I'm actually looking really forward to that. I just can't wait to see you guys. It's been too long. Um, and then I would also like to thank, or express my thankfulness to my family. Now, I will say, as far as support, admittedly, they are probably overall the least supportive, but I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, my brother's got his wife and kids that, you know, he's going on, you know, he's dealing with on a regular basis and raising his kids. So it's not like I'm mad about that. My mom's not a technologically savvy person, so she doesn't go through. And plus, she's not a fan of hip hop anyway, so she wouldn't watch my shit anyways. Uh, but like my brother, what a lot of people don't know is after the divorce with my ex-wife, like, my brother took me in, and grown fucking adult, when no one else would, took me in and helped me get through a few years where I would not have been able to make it on my own at all. And honestly, just, if it wasn't for him, I don't know where I'd be at right now. I really don't. And I love the man to death. He is an amazing person. Hothead. Definitely a hothead. But, you know, even amidst our, I think we got into a very small handful of arguments when we were living together. Even amidst all that, like, I never loved him any less. I'm not somebody that takes arguments to heart, and arguments happen. But again, like I said, I don't know where I'd be without him. The same thing goes for my mom. So, and this is gonna sound very cliche, but, like, nobody knows me as well as my mom does. She's helped me through so many issues, whether it's been financially or emotionally, mentally. There have been so many times where I've just been so down on my luck, and no matter how much I try to front for other people and, you know, put a smile on my face for everyone else, she's always the first person to know when I'm full of shit. She knows when I'm not okay. It's kind of creepy, but I mean, it's my mom. You know, she's always been there for me, regardless. And I guess that really just leaves my dad. I'm pretty sure he'll never watch this, and it's just because he's. My mom's not really technologically suave. Like, she doesn't really fully understand it. My dad knows nothing about it. Dude doesn't ever get on the internet or nothing. But no, my dad, man, I haven't talked to him in a long time, and I really need to. But he is a lot of the reason why I am the man that I am today. Um, so many things he's done to show me how a man's supposed to be, especially with kids. Like, there's never been a promise that my dad's made that he didn't keep. Ever. He's actually lost a job because of it. He promised one time to take me and my best friend to a movie at the time. My best friend at the time to a movie when I was a kid. I don't even remember what movie it was. I didn't end up getting to go because of some school issues, but it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. It was my fault for getting in trouble. But he promised to take me and my best friend at the time to a movie, and his job was like, well, we need you to work. He's like, I made a promise to my kid, I'm not going to break it. And they fired him for it. And it's one of those things that you don't realize how much that means until you become a parent. And like I said, it's anytime I've ever needed him, he's been there. I don't go to him a lot. There are reasons. It's nothing I'm wanting to spill the dirt about. It's nothing bad between me and him at all. Uh, Honestly, 90% of it's just he lives 4 hour drive away, and I don't like driving in cars even 20 minutes to work, let alone 4 hours. 4 hours. It's not 4 hours. Why did I say 4 hours? It's like an hour and a half drive away. Um, but it's an hour and a half drive away, 3 hours round trip. But I love that man. I don't tell him enough. I need to. Like I said, he is the reason I am the man I am. He's the reason I don't stress about things, that I understand that, things in life happen. And you can either sit there and stress about it or roll with the punches and try and figure it out. And that's what I do. I roll with the punches and try and figure stuff out. I guess that's why I look so young. A lot of people, I was actually talking with King Blitz today on the phone, and he actually looked at me. He was like, or he didn't look at me. We were on the phone. We was talking to him, and he goes, he was talking about, he's like 28 years old. And I had mentioned I'm in my mid 30s, and he was like, dude, you look younger than I do. And I guess if that was one secret that I have, stress can cause you to look older than you really are. And I don't stress about anything. As a matter of fact, it's actually gotten me in a lot of trouble in relationships because, like, things happen and, people get all stressed out, and I don't. And I'm just like, all right, find a way to deal with it. And I'm actually looked at as like, you're not worried about it. Like, you don't care. It's not that I don't care. It's just I understand, like, some things in life you can't control, and you got to roll with the punches and try and figure it out. Stressing's not going to help the situation. But no, I just wanted to give you all a little list of people I'm thankful for, man. And I urge all of you guys, like I said, I'm not going to release any other videos today. This is it. If you guys are by yourself and you really want to look at some content, man, I've got days and days upon days of music reactions if you guys haven't watched to go through and catch up on. We'll be back at it Friday with more reactions and things of that nature. If I get home Thursday night, I might stream for a little bit, so you guys might be able to catch me there. If I do that, though, it'll probably be over on Twitch, because all of my game streaming will probably be done over there from now on, just because of this whole COPPA Act, and I'm trying to not have any of my stuff catch me a $46,000 fine that I don't have the money to fucking afford. But no, like I said, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Spend time with your family. Spend time with your loved ones. Life's short. You never know when something goes south and you don't have that time to spend with family ever again. Whether it's because you're gone or they're gone. It's life, man. Shit happens. So, I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And I cannot wait to see Depraved people later. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace.